Hello YouTube, this is once again Bloodfinger here. I hope you guys enjoyed my Batman cosplay, my Pumpkin Phantom uniform. I call it a uniform, not a costume. My kingly attire, my phantom attire, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just want to point out and say a couple of things that may in some way might possibly offend somebody or hurt somebody mentally or something, but I'm not trying to be hurtful. Just got some things in my mind. I want a lot of you trollers, a lot of you trolls, a lot of you people who bully people online for whatever reason you may have, or if you don't have a reason at all, listen to this message. You're not going to be the fucking boss of me. You're not going to fucking push me around on all over the fucking internet. You're not going to fucking do jack shit to me. I don't care who you are, where you fucking come from. I don't care about you or your fucking family. Stop trying to take my fucking money and stop trying to take my fucking happiness away. I do what I want to do because I indulge in my desires. I'm not going to practice that fucking stupid bullshit fucking abstinence crap. Because I don't believe in abstinence. I believe in indulgence. And on top of that, I'm not even part of the Christian faith. This is actually something I've been wearing for a while now, but that's not my actual affiliation. My real affiliation is something else I'm not going to mention on here today. But I want you guys to know that for those of you who are loyal to the channel, thank you for staying by. Thank you for watching my videos, no matter how good or bad they are. Thank you so much for watching. And another message for some of you bullies and trolls out there. Hang on one second. I want you guys to know that no matter what you say, no matter what you do, you're not gonna fucking affect me. Nothing you can do is gonna fucking stop me. Nothing you're gonna do is gonna fucking destroy my fucking life's work. This channel is not my only life's work. I'm going to make that very clear right now. This is not my only life work. This YouTube channel is not my only life's work. I got plenty of other work that I'm pushing out there today, still to this day. And before you ask, no, it's not a fucking cult following. It's not a secret society. It's not anything like that. What it is, it's a witch's coven. I've already brought people in to help me with my work. I'm not going to mention any names. But in my personal opinion, what we're doing is making the world a better place through our eyes and our vision. We're not harming anyone we're not harming anybody. We're just trying to make the world a better place through our magic. We don't harm or kill anyone. But if I were to, let's just say, for example, I were to. Let's just pretend I was let's put it this way. Let's pretend I was a serial killer. I'm not using magic, and I'm not using henchmen. I'm going to use myself and wear a ski mask and a boiler suit and gloves and then do that. But I'm not going to use my magic for evil purposes. I'm going to let you know that right now. But if I were to go off over the deep end, I already have a fucking failsafe set up. I'm not going to say what that is. But there's a failsafe ready. There's a bunch of people who are willing to be mentored by myself personally. And we also have our own Facebook group too. And no, you cannot view it from the fucking public eyeball. You cannot view it from the fucking public. This Facebook group has myself and one other person. You cannot see it. This is a private group. You can't even view it from the fucking group menus. There is no looking at this. There is no seeing this. You cannot join unless I give you full permission to do so. So, actually, to be honest with you guys, my satanic group on Facebook, now you know my affiliation. But now that you know, that group is not the actual group I'm talking about. I'm talking about a different group. The other group is actually a fucking falsity. It's a fake. Not a fake. It's basically a decoy group just to see what people would do if they were allowed in without answering any questions, without being further checked by me. But now it is a private group now, but guess what? The other group has myself and one other person. And we've been doing our best to make society a better place through our magic. We're not killers, we're not murderers, we don't sacrifice nothing. A lot of you guys are going to be really upset and offended by this whole satanic bullshit, but guess what? These are my beliefs. Nobody else's but mine. And if you people got a problem with me being a Satanist, you can go ahead and leave my channel right now if you really want to. Nobody's going to fucking stop you. Nobody's going to try to do anything to stop you. But these are my groups. These are my decoy groups. These are 100% purely secret. I'm not going to say what that group name is. I'm not going to say what picture it has. I'm not going to say this or that about the group. It is a Facebook group, but you cannot see it. There's only myself and one other person, and that person is very loyal and very nice. And guess what? I'll let you on a little hint. This person says that he is madly in love with me. Yes, it's a guy. And I kind of like him that way too, even though I said I wasn't going to date for a hell of a long time. But guess what? Shit happens and shit changes. Guess what? Life throws shit at you whether you're ready for it or not. And also, I'd like to show you something. Before you ask, it ain't nothing that I have on my person, but this magic wand that I got from a website I'm not going to name on here. Think of myself as a black robe wearing Harry Potter, whatever. This is a real, genuine magic wand. This is for actual magical practices. This thing, poor Wandy. This thing has more power in its very tip than I could possibly imagine. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I hope to have an altar set up one day. 2 different altars. One will be a satanic altar, and the other one will be a witch's altar. I almost said Walter. Altar, I meant to say. But guess what? I choose magical practices over other beliefs because the other beliefs that people try to throw at me aren't not really my thing. I tried Mormonism, wasn't my thing. I tried Jehovah's Witnesses, wasn't my thing. I was a Christian from when I was like little boy to where I am now. I converted no more than 2 years ago. This past year has been 2 years since I've been a Satanist. And I want to say I regret it, but I don't regret anything about it. I honestly don't. I really don't. So if you got a problem with me being a Satanist, you can click off my video anytime you want, or you can unsubscribe from the channel at any point in time that you want. But let me let you in on a little something. The only reason we have a bad reputation is because of the fucking Catholics. Not because of the Christians, but the Catholics. They want to shove all this fucking bullshit down our fucking throats and expect us to fucking believe in them. I should use this for that very purpose. But guess what? I'm not that kind of a fucking person. I'm not a vengeful person. I'm more of a... Well, I am very vengeful, but my forgiveness is very, very complicated to come around. My forgiveness is very difficult to come by. So if you piss me off, there is a good fucking chance you got a fucking curse ahead in your way. How about that? So unless you want to stay safe, stay the fuck out of my business, stay the fuck out of my life, and you should be fucking fine. I'm making this very fucking clear. Unless you already have a curse put on you, stay the hell out of my life, stay the fuck out of my personal life, and stay the hell away from me. unless you want to be cursed for the rest of your living days on this earth. All I need is that person's name, first name and last name. Sometimes I need a picture of them, sometimes I can make a drawing of them, sometimes I can make a picture of them. Or not just a drawing, it could be the actual photo, or a picture of, or a drawing of them. I'm not gonna lie, my pictures are not in the best taste, but that's my penmanship, I guess you want to call it. So if you're wondering, have I done anything wrong? I don't seem to think I've done anything wrong other than fucking try to have relations with family members that I will not say out loud what happened, but I'm not going to say what I tried to do either, but it was not very nice. But that was my bad. Nobody got killed, don't worry about that. Nobody was killed. It was just that I sort of had a crush on one of my aunts, my young aunt. And when she rejected me, I was kind of pissed off, but I had to smack myself in the head and say, she's your fucking aunt, dude, you can't fucking do that. Some things I had to learn the fucking hard way. Some things I had to learn the fucking hard way because I had no idea she was blood related. Actually, I kind of did, but I didn't care at the time. But I tell people that I had no idea that she was my fucking blood relative. And I know it sounds incredibly fucking disgusting. I know it sounds incredibly bad. But you do stupid shit when you're little. You do a lot of stupid shit when you're a child. And when you're really young, people do dumb things in their fucking youth. I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not joining no fucking military service because the people that I've come across seem to have that fucking government cultist stare in their fucking eyes. It's hard to explain on the camera, but I joined a different faction that allows magical practices instead of taking a fucking assault rifle and blast that person to fucking death. That's not my way. I wouldn't mind defending myself if I was in a physical situation, but I'm not going to take a fucking assault rifle and, let's say, just for an example, shoot a bunch of fucking dumbasses who think they're fucking better than me. I'd rather just put a curse on them and call it a day. Besides, I prefer to use magic because there are no fingerprints, there are no evidence, there is no really reason to, there's nothing physical, it's hard to explain for me because I have autism, but it's like there's no physical evidence tying the fucking thing towards you unless they discover your altar or something like that. Like, if I were to do a curse, let's say, for example, on my ex, for example, and I were to do a ritual, I'm not going to say what kind of ritual, but if I were to do some kind of magic ritual, like some sort of curse on her, the magic could actually select a different person to carry out that act of violence towards her. I'm not going to be involved at all. Like, the magic is going to choose that person, say, hey, I choose you, like in Pokemon. And it's going to tell that person to do this to this person, or do that to that person. And if they do it, they're going to do it. They're going to wind up doing it eventually. When it comes to destruction magic, it does not happen right away. It'll take sometimes months or even a year to accomplish or to achieve. You probably think I'm some sort of fucking supervillain. I'm not a supervillain at all. Because real supervillains wear tight costumes. Sometimes they wear masks, sometimes they wear capes or robes. I mean, if I was a fucking supervillain, where the fuck is my evil layer? Where the fuck is my henchman? Where the fuck is everything else going? You know? I'm not that kind of person, so please stop accusing me of being that fucking person. I don't care who you are, where you come from, who your fucking friends are. Somebody messes with me, I'm gonna mess with them. It is pure and simple as that. Oh, if anybody tries to leave negative comments on my comment section, I will remove you from my fucking channel. Thought I'd lay some ground rules right now. If you say anything mean or negative or bully me in any way on this channel, your channel will be hidden from my fucking channel. I will hide you from my channel. But if it gets worse and worse and worse, then I'm gonna fucking block your ass. Be kind, be respectful, and do not try to piss me off. How many times must I remind you people? It's almost as if you don't fucking give a shit. You just want to do what you want to do and fuck everybody else. You want to fuck over society? Become a fucking criminal if you want to fuck society over. Or be a witch or warlock or something. You want to fucking antagonize people? You're not going to fucking succeed with me. I've had people try to control me on the internet. I've had people try to convince me to slit my wrists. I mean, you name it, I've been through it. But they never succeeded because my mind and will is stronger than theirs. Way stronger. You ever heard of that asshole, Matthew Fowler? Weird fucking dude. But nobody's gonna fucking scam me out of my fucking money. Nobody's gonna fucking bully me or try to control me. You want to know real fucking power? You want real fucking power in your fucking life? One word for you. Magic. That's all I got for today, folks. Have a happy new year, and I will speak to you next time. I may do another broadcast later on today, but who the fuck knows? So I'm going to end this video for now. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already. I will apologize for some of the things I said on here. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I thought that there should have been some fucking ground rules, just so you know. Hope you're all okay out there. I hope you're not going through anything I'm going through. Hope you're not going through people on the internet telling you to do this or that for them, or to tell you to fucking end your life for them, because you don't want to fucking do that. When somebody tells you that, that means they're trying to fucking get to you. Fuck the ending for right now. If somebody's trying to get you to kill yourself online, don't do it. Because then they have power over you. If you're a female and you got a dominating, powerful, douchebaggy male trying to abuse you either physically or verbally or mentally on the internet, or harm you through messages over the internet, block them. Do not let them get to you. You want to know real power? Magic. Not hard to learn. Okay, for real this time. I'm going to end this video for now. I'll talk to you all later. Remember what I said. Do not let anybody push you around. Do not let nobody push you around. I would hate to lose my subscribers over some stupid, dumb bullshit. This is Bloodfinger signing out right now. Happy New Year. Good night. And I'll talk to you next time. One more thing before I go. I love you all very much, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out, people.